for Isaiah Blue, y'all. Isaiah Blue.
Hey, give it up for yourself. How y'all doing tonight? Alright, today I'm going to do something I've never done before, which is film a vlog. Kids got vlogs. I'm not really looking forward to this. I get very anxious filming in public, but we do got a big day today. Doing some audition show today at the Stand. Got some friends coming. Gonna be like a 5-minute set. Looking forward to it, but last night was long, so we gotta get our lives together. I'm gonna go hit a workout with my roommate, get some food, and run some errands before the show, so let's get it. All right, we're back. Workout complete. I do not know how y'all be recording yourself in public. That was so miserable. But we got like 3 more hours into the show, so I'm just gonna shower, eat lunch, maybe drink a little bit, get ready for this set. I'm trying out a new 5 minutes that honestly, like I haven't really worked out on stage that much. But honestly, like I'm so burnt out from the jokes I've been doing for the past few months. I'm just saying, fuck it, like who cares? I've written it out, so now it's the process of me rehearsing it in my room, cutting out anything that's unnecessary and just timing it. So yeah, let's get everything in order. This is the small ass New York bedroom where I do all my videos. Only $9,000 a month. All right, guys, so before I show you guys this audition show, I wanted to show you guys a few quick clips of just like the highs and lows of doing this and, you know, different sets I've done over the past few months. In January, I actually won a residency at this place called Eastville Comedy Club. They're all really cool people. It's in downtown Brooklyn. Love everyone there. Love that place. They let me do guest spots for like 7-8 minutes a set. So a lot of my clips that I post on TikTok were actually at that club. So yeah, I just want to put in perspective how sometimes this could be brutal, especially starting out in stand-up. And a lot of it is just like me just having to get better. And also it's just like different audiences react to your jokes differently, so here's what it looks like. They assume when you're tall and black, everyone assumes you play basketball. I've always gotten that assumption. Everyone always comes up and asks if I play basketball, or they compare me to professional athletes. Like I look like if someone ordered Jason Tatum off Craigslist the other day. When you're tall and black, old heads always come up to you and they're like, dude, if I were your height, I swear, I'd be in the league, but they blew out their knee. That's the oldest story in the book. I was at the deli the other day, and this guy, I'm checking out. He's like, man, if I were 6'5", you don't even know, man, I'd be dunking on everyone. I was cool back in the day. I actually got drafted. I was like, really, where? This motherfucker says Vietnam. I heard they played rough over there, dude. I just wanted a Heineken. Anyone here working? How many people working? I know you guys heard my age, so I'm going to complain about work, but how many people working? I'm working 9 to 5. I started working in July, right after I graduated. You know what my boss said the other day? He was like, before you go to bed, you should think to yourself how you made this company better. I was like, dude, fuck you, Hank. You bald fuck. Dude, no, I'm not doing that. Dude, before I go to bed, I don't even ask how I made myself better. Right? The only thing I say to myself before I go to bed is that's enough online casino for tonight, dude. Red's not hitting. Close the fucking computer. You've lost all your money you made today. That's why. How we doing? I'll say this one last thing. I've been on dating apps. Anyone else been on dating apps? Yep. Or am I the only loser here? I'm not gonna lie, ladies. You guys gotta lower your expectations on Hinge. Like I read this one template. This girl was like, I'm looking for a man who is strong, faithful, and disciplined, loves God, makes everyone around him better, and a beard is a plus. I'm like, did you just describe Jesus Christ? Alright y'all, it's getting pretty late and I'm about to go to bed, but real quickly I wanted to show y'all like my writing process. So what I'll do is I'll get a Google Doc and I'll do like writing session for today's date, and before I go to bed I'll listen to the Bill Burr Monday Morning Podcast and I'll literally just write down my thoughts on the day for 30 minutes or for when I go to sleep. I love listening to Bill's podcast. He's my favorite comedian. I think like he just sets the mood for me to write. I still think writing is like the hardest thing out of doing this in stand-up. So like when I write, I don't really focus on a specific punchline. I just literally just write down my thoughts for today and see what I can break down from there. This is what's working for me now. I'm sure like down the line this process will change a ton, but this is what I'm doing for now. And let's see how these jokes translate to the show. Having a good night so far? I'm going to start off by saying next month is my official year living here in New York City. I'm not going to lie, as I've gotten older, I've started to get more insecure about just dumb shit. Alright? Like, I'm starting to hate being tall. I don't like my height. I know that most guys I've heard that, like, alright, dude, fuck this guy. But the thing is, like, dude, you gotta hear me out. Like, I look like a basketball player, but I sound like I coach lacrosse. It's the absolute fucking worst, dude. I look like if someone ordered Jason Tatum off Craigslist. I'd love when you all laugh at that one, dude. The thing is, too, when you're tall and black, the worst thing is that you always get like dudes in their 60s and 70s that say if they had your height, they'd be a legend in the NBA. But some bullshit happened. I was at the deli the other day, and some guy was like, man, you don't even know, man, if I were 6'5", I'd be dunking on dudes left and right. I was cold back in the day. I actually got drafted. I was like, really, where? This motherfucker says Vietnam. I was like, yeah, I heard they played rough over there. I try to play basketball once a week, just to stay in shape, but like the thing is, at this age, it's the worst time to play basketball, especially up here. I did not like playing basketball in New York City. Because like I'm at the point in life where I'm just trying to get good cardio after work, but everyone around me is playing like it's Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Like, dude, relax. That's not a Nick Scout in the bleachers. That's a fucking janitor, right? Pipe it down a notch. I was playing with this one guy a few weeks ago, and he had the full set on. He had like a headband, 2 arm sleeves as if one wasn't enough, and one of those douchebag Nike shirts that had a quote that said, "Breaking ankles, shattering dreams." Dude, not even 5 minutes into the game, this motherfucker tore his Achilles. Dude, the thing is, too, we didn't even feel bad for the guy. We were just like, dude, no one told you to try to windmill dunk. Like, you're not LeBron James, you're Paul, and you work in finance. Like, relax. Can't be doing that shit anymore, man. Work already kicks my ass. I'm working a 9 to 5. How many people here are working a 9 to 5? I hate that shit, man. I wake up in the morning, break of dawn, just already in a horrible mood. Put on my fucking polo, looking like Jake from State Farm. Get on a packed ass subway, it's like 8:40 in the morning and some fucking mariachi band is playing. My old boss actually the other day, he said something that really ticked me off. This is gonna piss everyone off. He was like, before you go to bed, I want you to think to yourself how you made this company better. I was like, fuck you, Hank. You bald fuck. No, I'm not doing that shit. Dude, before I go to bed, I don't even ask how I made myself better, alright? Before I go to bed, the only question I ask is, why the fuck did I put 50 on the Knicks? Like, dude, I love hearing, like, when I come back from work, hearing, like, every, like, crackhead's elevator pitch. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like, the speeches guys making the train. This one guy was like, he was coming back, he's like, attention, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not trying to bother y'all, I'm just asking for $1 or $2. All I've had today was a bagel, some Chinese, half pastrami on rye. And let's see what else. I'm like, dude, what else? What the fuck are you talking about? Dude, a bagel and some Chinese. All I got today was a Pop-Tart and Adderall. Hey, you guys were great. I really appreciate you guys. Alright guys, so this is a few weeks after the audition show. I just got sent back the tape, and honestly I thought it came out really well. Still so much I gotta work on in terms of like my cadence, how I express myself on stage, but I was satisfied with the outcome. Basically what the show was, I think like 15 comics went up, and they announced the winner at the end. I came in third, so I was a finalist, so pretty satisfied with that result. And also, I didn't get to see any of the other comics' sets because I was in the green room the entire time, but every time a comic came back into the green room, they seemed satisfied with their set, which is awesome to see. Everyone in there was hilarious, and they were all really just cool, down-to-earth people. And this week actually marks my first official year doing stand-up in New York City. I don't understand how I've not quit yet. There's times where this shit sucks, but honestly, like, I've had such a fun time. I've met some really cool people, really funny people too. And one thing I've learned in New York City is that there are so many hilarious people that just do not get the recognition they deserve. But like I said, there's still a lot more for me to do, still a lot more I gotta work on, but you know, it's just nice to reflect after 1 year. I also want to give a shout out to my boy Jonas, aka Joni Brony on TikTok. Basically inspired me to do this idea. He does similar vlogs like this back in LA, and he's actually on tour now, and he'll be in New York, I think in August, but you should go check him out. He's hilarious. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see in the future. I'm gonna go edit this video, see if I even want to post this shit or not, but hopefully it comes out well. I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all when I catch y'all. Peace.